All right, we're tuning into the Golden Fleece Wednesday night tournament. Playing some 9-ball tonight. We have Angelo versus Diego. Race to 3, rack your own, alternate break. Don't think you can make the 9 on the break. I'm not sure who won the leg. We're about to find out. But this first rack's going to go to Diego. All right. And it looks like it's Angelo's break. Using the wood rack tonight. Sometimes they use templates. I'm not sure if this is per the tournament director's request or not. Looks like sun's out, guns out. And let's see if Angelo can get on the board. This Might be the cut break for the one ball on the side. A little harder to do on the 7-footer. Pretty good spread, but no dice. And not really an easy shot. I don't think the one, well, looks like the one might pass there. If so, he could just roll forward, maybe get behind the 4 ball for the 2 up in the corner. You know, kind of drift the cue ball this way. Looks like he's lining up for the combo. Or maybe he thought he could get by it. That's what it looked like. And he's got Angelo hooked. Two-way shot. Oh, it's close. Nice try. And the 2 did not land in a great spot, but, you know, get your window between these 2 balls or between these 2 balls. Let's see what Diego chooses. I played him a couple times. He's a decent shot. I don't know if he's good on diamond tables. He came a little bit far, and I think the 3 ball got him. Yeah, the 3 ball got him there. He's gonna elevate, maybe do a little masse shot. I don't know if he's got a jump cue. Ooh, good shot. He got around it. It looks like he still has can at least see the 3. It's tough to expect a reward after a shot like that, but, you're still at the table, so things could go well. Wow, nice try. Nice try. This will give Angelo a chance to get on the board here. Kind of a little drifty 2-rail shot, but you wanna be out in the middle of the table. Puts him inside. He's coming around too far, but side pocket plays. Oh, not if you get behind the 5. A little unlucky. Yeah, the 1-rail kick is on. Maybe double up. Oh, he's gonna try up the 5 ball. That's interesting plan. If you guys are in the market for a nice custom cue, reach out to Scott at Scott's Custom Cues. Local guy, great cue maker, very knowledgeable, sources some very cool wood from around the world. Recommend and thank him for the sponsorship of this table. All right, looks like he may be trying to roll forward here. It's like the 5 might go down table, or he'll be lining up for a safety. Oh, he's gonna draw out of this a little bit. That's an okay angle if you just kind of brush forward. You can be over here, but you don't want to be too steep because then you're working too hard to get back on the 7. Oh, got a little hot. Almost tied up the 7. So let's see. 6 on the side. It's kind of a steep shot off of this rail this way. Things get weird, but let's see if you can come with that shot, or just go 1 rail up and down. Yeah, I went the 1 rail, and things are gonna get weird. Yeah. So we're gonna find out if Diego knows how to play some safeties. Angelo inspects it to see if it's frozen. Some players will just do a little ticky bump and try to leave the cue ball right next to the 7, which when played right is very effective. Uh, from here, you can kinda come off the 7 and go this way, which is really the shot. Uh, most players know kinda how to roll that way. Let's see. Oh, he's gonna just try to attempt the kick to make this. Uh, got a good hit, and it's gonna tie up a little bit, at least weird. So Angelo doesn't have a pocket, and he's gonna try to come with some sort of safety here. It's kind of weird shooting this way. The 9 ball's in the way, and the pocket's right there. So any kind of angle you put on the 7, you risk a scratch, or just running the 7 into the 9. I guess that's a good hit. At least kind of buying some time. I think he's kind of banking on Diego not playing a safety game, so he can just kind of just play that any way he wanted. But I may be wrong. He might have a safety game that we haven't seen yet. He did. He did play a nice safety on him. It's going to come back around a little bit. It's not bad. Left the one rail kick on. Good things can happen. Bad things can happen. They could see what Angelo gets a little contact here, make good things happen. Almost. He almost kicked that right down there. A nice little cut here on the 7, little back and forth. Yeah, you could be almost anywhere here without scratching and make that 8 ball. Except for, like, there, or you could still cut it in the side, but your risks of scratching and getting shape are dramatically increased. You know, if you try to run the cue ball like that, lollipop, lollipop, and he just played the 2 rails, which I can get down with, and rack number 2 going to Diego, and he'll be actually breaking now. Alright, rack number 3. Angelo needs to get on the board here. Alright, let's see where Diego breaks from. I'm guessing right there, or the other side. He plays it a couple balls out from the edge. Close bridge break. Gets contact there, makes a couple balls. 2 ball doesn't have a pocket, and I don't think he can get action on the 9. He's looking at it. It's a little weird, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know what he's gonna do. He's gonna give Angelo a long, tough cut. If Angelo can make the 2-3, that 4-9 is right there for him, so you got this, bro. Just roll that in with a little bit of outside, come down table and back. Don't don't try to hold it. Need a little more than that, and he's still wired. Come around for that 3 ball. Go forward into this. Oh, a little too much action. It was the right stroke, just didn't get the good contact he wanted, and, Diego's gonna have a chance to finish this set out, and Angelo's gonna be a little frustrated with himself there. That was a good chance to get on the board and be breaking, so you gotta take those momentum swingers and really bear down on 'em. And Diego misses the 3. Is he gonna get a little bump? No? Let's see. Do you cut this all the way up? Do you play the 3-1 rail into the 4-9? Let's see what Angelo's plan is. He's probably cutting it up. I think he tried to play a safety and came up a really short. I think he was really aiming for the 3 ball to be down here, and, he may be he may be looking at the end of this match for him, but stranger things have happened. And he didn't wanna bump the 4. It was nice and juicy for him there, and now he's gotta work a little bit for this, so, Angelo should be, thanking the pool gods profusely. Let's see if Diego can come with another little safety. He played one earlier, so we know he's got him up his sleeve. Yeah, he's little separation's not bad. He did leave Angelo. You could shorten that up for the cross side bank. I think, the bank is easier than any safety right here, and the way you hit this, it may just keep you on the 6 ball. Little inside, hit that pretty full. Good stroke. Really look at this shot. You know, exactly. These balls are just sitting there for you. Yep, you're okay. And the 7's in the pocket enough that you can do some maneuvering. You could choose to kinda cue ball here, 8 in the side, or in the middle for just a kinda stop shot. He went for the middle shot and got good enough angle. You just one rail out. Angelo's on the board. He probably thought he was out the way that 4-9 was sitting, and Diego brushed it out and took away the easy combo, so, winning on the other guy's break, I'd like to see him catch a little gear here. It's, we're an hour or 2 into this tournament, so I'd like to see, Angelo do some. number 4. I don't know if there's golden breaks, but, that's kinda where he's lining up, or maybe he's just trying to stun the 1 in the side. That's really tough on the 7s, but gets some good separation, makes the 7 ball. Don't think he's got enough of the 1 to make it from there. It's close. It's really close. He's getting down on it like it goes. No, and he definitely wanted a little more separation than that, probably to be down here somewhere. Diego's gonna have a chance here again to close out this match. Uh, Once you get kinda past the 2 ball, everything's a little bit open, and didn't get enough draw. He may be able to back cut this 2 ball, but the cue ball's gonna have a lot of heat on it coming off of there, so it's gonna come around and hit the 6 likely. Nope, got around it. Is it gonna be hidden behind the 9? Uh, Pool is quite the heartbreaker. And he's looking at the one rail kick. Doesn't really, I mean, I don't know if he's trying to call something the way he's pointing at it, but he needs to aim a little bit closer to the pocket. Oh, it's okay. Angelo is back here. You just roll this in and bump the 8. Don't try to do anything crazy. And, yep, things got a little wild, but the 4 ball got kinda buried there under the 9. So, it might go by the 9 in the side right there. It's close. You know, if you roll the 3 in, Diego's looking at it. It's close. We're gonna find out. You know, you'd rather have an angle like that, so, you know, cue ball out and this way, and then you maybe play the combo. Uh, got a little fortunate roll there, but, the way he was looking at the 4 makes me feel like it's really tight, and now he's shooting over a pocket. Let's see how much control he's got. Well, it didn't go, and, again, Angelo's got a chance here, and to really get in this match, this is his break, so it's important to finish the job here. Not bad. You're gonna have to come with it here, Angelo, to get back on the 6. You know, some players might try to draw off this way. That takes a heck of a stroke. Going forward is even more technical and puts you on the wrong side of the 6 if you try to, like, shoot this ball this way. And he did try the draw, and sometimes that's the risk. Uh, let's see if Diego can run 3 balls and finish this set. You know, pretty easy shape here to bump off the 6 and go this way. I think that's kind of the standard move. He's gonna go the other way. Off the 6 this way, maybe back up. Nope, he's gonna go back with my idea. And pretty good speed there. You should be okay. Um, yeah, the play is to just draw this way. That's your mark, brother. He got okay. Didn't really need all the draw. Small tables, you could kinda just get on your ball here and bear down on your out. Oh, and rattles his out ball. Is Angelo gonna get a chance here? He does. He made a nice cross-side bank last rack, and had to shorten it up, so this is just routine. You really don't have to put anything on this, and stay out, stay out, and Angelo ties it up on Diego's break, and, he's kicking himself. He got on that 9 ball nice and should have finished it. You see a little head shake there for frustration. It's not uncommon. We, you know, we're not robots. We feel. So let's see if he can shake off that little mistake here and calm the nerves. Pretty good break. The 3-5 is tied up. Um, Getting on the 2, not too tough, but 2 to the 3, you're gonna have to get a nice little angle. And then if he gets a little bit further, he'll be good. It looks like he's got a little bit to work with, where he can kinda punch off this way and maybe bump the 5 over. That would move the 3 in a nice way, and he does that, but gets a little low and doesn't get the reward he wanted. So this is kind of jail. I don't know if he's the kinda guy that kicks this way. The one rail kick is kinda off. Yeah, you gotta hit that forward with some spin coming down. That is tricky getting by the 4 ball. Yeah, that was a tough one to gauge. This cloth is really grabby right now, so any spin you do, anything like that is gonna accentuate. Alright, Angelo was down 2-0, and now he's fought back to Hill. It's a short race, but I know he's got the fight in him. See if he can control his way around here. This table's fairly open. You don't need much of an angle for this 5 ball. You could almost just play the stop shot, take your medicine kinda shot instead of trying to manufacture a better shape. Looks like he may be going forward. Yeah, he wanted a little bit closer to his work. Can't blame him. That's good, you know, a little off the 5, come out center table. You might wanna cue a little lower unless you're just gonna inside and straight out. and he did that okay. I like this. Work this rack over, stop shot. Maybe come out a little more so you're not having to back cut the 7. Oh, you didn't wanna get that close to it. So what's your plan here, man? Down here, put your cue ball going this way. That's kind of a tricky shot. Hit it good, and a little bit straight on this 8 ball. I'd say yeah, I don't know if he's got the angle to forward around. That's a lot of juice you gotta give it. You kinda just roll this in or elevate a little bit, try to bring the cue ball to, like, here. I hate elevating from there, but, it looks like he's trying to decide, does he wanna take the cut in the side or try to bring it back? I think they're playing 10 ball rules for 9 ball, so they are calling pocket. Yep. He took his medicine there and cheated the pocket a little bit to get off the rail. And let's see if he's playing it all the way up or in the side. Both are acceptable. I like all the way up because if it rattles, maybe it can end up over here, and that's a little safer than rattling it in the side. He's surveying the scenario and calling the cross side bank. He's made all the banks that I've seen him attempt, so let's see. And shortens it up with a little bit of inside. And he's gonna leave Diego a pretty easy chance here. I say easy loosely, but yeah, he missed one of these earlier, so I have a feeling he's kind of shaking those nerves off, and he'll be finishing the job. Yeah, Angelo a little frustrated. He did nice work on that rack, and Diego rattles it and gives Angelo one more chance at this. Yeah, these pockets don't take certain shots. You really got to pure them. And let's see what Angelo can do here. Just roll that ball in. And he strokes it. Don't do this. Oh, no, buddy. Oh, that's frustrating. Put a lot of pace on that and it ends up scratching. Get him next time, Angelo.